Hello, Galvi. Just have to fix something here. Clicked as soon as I saw the notification. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been busy doing a lot of stuff, so really haven't had the time to stream at all because I try to reorganize my time. So instead of working out late, normally from 5:30 or something like that to 8 o'clock in the evening, I try to go to the gym maybe around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So where I before had some hours to kill, I could easily stream. That's not so possible now because I'm not really going from the workout back here because I need to go home. So I have to figure out how to manage my time better if I'm supposed to stream. Now my streams have never been that popular, so kind of had to figure out if it was really worth so many hours to do all these streams because my build progress has actually been very bad as well. I've been busy with a lot of stuff and yeah, trying to make it all work out. And it's not only work because actually, as I said in some of my videos, the shorts, we have a big decline at the moment, or I have, both in subs, followers, orders. Everything is trending downwards, and that's just how it is sometimes. A lot of you guys are still buying stuff, but a lot of my new or regular customers have been taking huge breaks, I think, and we had some competition on the merchandise here in Denmark. That's kind of annoying because it's just ridiculously low prices. It doesn't make any sense to me that you lower your prices that much on the merchandise parts, but whatever works. If you're asking me, Mohammed, I don't know because I haven't built the real grade, but I suppose the real grade should be a nice build experience because it's a lot newer, but the master grade is just iconic and super solid. So I would build whatever you think looks best, or both. Oh, Alfred, I am taking care of myself. I'm just trying to figure out how to make a turnaround on the business. I always take my health first, so no worries. And nothing new besides that. I mean, I installed all the lights. Most of you guys probably saw that. That was the last here and now to do thing in the warehouse. I'm not quite sure what I should do next. I could do a poll where people could fill in their own stuff, like what you would like me to have differently maybe in the warehouse, if there's something you would like to see me rearrange or whatever. I'm not just doing stuff just for doing it. I have to evaluate if it is worth the cost. Now, the entire lamp project was sponsored by you guys, more or less, through tips and memberships. And that was awesome. But right now, I don't have any plans. My only project that I haven't finished is still the Unicorn project. Still waiting for the LEDs. We're getting some LEDs in next week, I think. But that's the blue ones, the small LEDs for master grades. I also have another update on why it's not going so well. That's because last year July, August, we had the MGE-Xs, and we had the, what was it? It's the Calibarn, something, a long-awaited kits that made the revenue spike a lot. And right now we're being completely cancelled by distributors. I haven't had a pallet for months. I'm not quite sure what's going on. And something is coming next week, maybe one pallet, but not that much super interesting. We will have more master grade narrative C packs. We'll finally be back. And can't remember. I can take a look what it was. Give me a second. Give you a small update. I didn't even make an incoming order. That's dumb. I have to remember that tomorrow. There will be... Oh, that's the old one. 2 seconds. We will have the Riva Nova Brown from 30 Minutes Missions, Garda Nova Green, Basquirado Gray, some Action-Based 5 clears. We will have Lacus Klein from Figurize, Aron Rhino from Amime, Amplify Imaginary Ryumaru will be here, Burglary Dog. We will have more Elfrith, finally. Mighty Strike Freedom. We will have the new Macross VF19 with decals as well. We will have some high-grade Zoc. Buzz Lightyear. It's because they didn't deliver him last time. Master Grade Gundam Exia. The Narrative C-Packs Verka. We will have a set of the new option part set with the Isle Striker. We will have the GPO4 Gerbera. I think that's the Re-1100. And a couple of real great Sinanjus. So nothing super interesting. That's how it is. Yeah, new kits next week. Yeah, Catch, but the thing is, last summer we had the highest months ever in the store, ever. So right now we're a lot lower than that. A lot lower. So it's okay, but the entire target that was set up for last year towards this year has been dumping a lot, so I'm afraid I won't be able to cut the target. But that's just how it is. It also depends on what kits are coming. Like the MGX was an expensive kit, and I sold a lot of them. And yeah, I'm not quite sure if it's rare. I just think it's been out of production for a while. Let me double check which one it is. Show. I'm only looking at a list. I'm not quite sure exactly which one it is. I would have to log in and take a look at the barcode. Yeah, I think I've never had it in the store before. Actually, looks great though, the artwork. Let me just see if I can take that one, put it here, and then close all this stuff here. See if we can make it bigger. This one will come in next week. Can't remember how many, but that's gonna be exciting because I never had that one before, and I don't think I actually put it on the website yet, so I have to do that tomorrow. I have to make that list. Exciting. And I have not built anything. Last time we made a poll on the Psycho Saku. It's still in a box at home, and I actually have my entire case with all my stuff at home. I could build, I have some extra gear here, but not so much. I was wondering if I should do the Psycho Saku, the big one, the old one. No, not the Psycho Saku. The Psycho Gundam, the big Psycho Gundam, because I have some water damaged ones. But I actually have my entire backlog down here with a lot of stuff that I could build as well. I have the Zeta Gundam Verka, the Wing Gundam Zero EW Verka. I have the double Zeta Verka. I have the Meteor units and a perfect grade Gundam Mark II. I also have the Musha special version there. So I have a lot of kits to build if I need something. But right now, this stream will not be for hours and hours. It was just to see if any of the old subs was interesting in asking questions, or just take a look at how I look at the moment. I look fine. I am healthy. Nothing to worry about. Haven't been doing... How long is it since I made some normal videos? It's actually since the 24th of July. It's almost a month since I made a normal video. That's insane. Time just flies. That's because I haven't gotten anything interesting, and I can't just walk around showing the warehouse all the time. What the Sigma? What do you mean? What the Sigma? Oh, lava lamp. Nothing new in here as well. Everything is just the same. I haven't been doing anything but making lights, I think. I am having an electrician to come and fix some illegal cabling management here very soon. That was already bad from the beginning, so they have to fix that one. Oh, and we fixed the entire parking issue. Like, we get these parking, what do you call it, that you pull up. Let me find one. Like these ones. Got one of these. And it was actually the, not quite the same, but you get the point. It was actually the company upstairs that bought them for me, because their stupid employees can't figure out which parking spots belong to who. So I finally got those two drilled up by somebody else, so that's perfect. That Psycho build I will foresee. Yeah, but the thing is, Hunter, is that I would probably build most of it at home, because I can't just sit here all the time. That Psycho is gonna take forever. And if I'm only gonna stream like a few hours a month while building that one, I will never be finished. Catch? No. Not yet. Actually, I tried to investigate with the current courier that actually delivers to US and Canada, and they did not recommend me going into UK because there's so much trouble due to Brexit, which is annoying because UK is actually a nice market, and I had tons of people that asked me if I could ship to them, but as for now, I think it's also because UK, as far as I recall, it does not have a simple system like Norway does. Norway is not part of the EU, but they have something called VOEC, which is an easy place for us to do all the accounting and taxes and stuff one place. So I could imagine that UK over time might need to do something like that, so we could easier do business with you. But as for now, it's a road I have not chosen to drive down on because I've been recommended not to do it, for now at least. I could actually open every other country in the world, but a lot of Asian countries have been asking me, and I actually opened 3, but I have only gotten 1 order, so it doesn't make sense. It's just too expensive. Denmark is crazy expensive. I'm supposed to ship to Singapore or Taiwan or whatever. It costs a fortune from here. And it's not me who's dictating those prices. It's actually the couriers. And that's not even an express solution. It's just so expensive. Hello from Greece. Nice. Thank you. Yes, I have built the MG Isle Strike. I built it in the recirculation color, I think it's called, pink, the black and pink one. It's a very nice kit. Yeah, catch. I'm not. I mean, it's also because I could probably ship to you, but once it gets stopped in the toll and customs and people are being charged, some would maybe just refuse the package and then it goes back to me and I have to pay for both return shipping and the customs and everything. So the whole will be a huge minus. I'm not going to go there because a lot of people still don't understand that it costs customs and that and stuff if you import from outside your own country. So the thing with Norway is that I pay all that stuff up front, so the shipping price seems high, but it's all included. No, Kate, I do not get any P-Bandai in stock often, and I will not get any in 2024 at all. It's not sure it will ever return. 26% import duty. Can't remember what we have. We have 25% VAT that we have to pay, and we have to pay 170 kroners, which is around 17 pounds, I think, just for them to handle the papers. And then there's the customs as well, which could be, I think, depends on country. We have some free shipping agreements that we don't have to pay customs, but 4 to 5% on model kits. So very expensive. Maybe I should try to choose the Discord. I'm not quite sure how many people follow me on YouTube. I'm gonna spam everybody just because I can. my channel, my rules. That's the good thing. Switzerland is also outside of EU, right? So no. Unfortunately. Big Boy Ross, hello. No, I have not tried the display joint strengthening pen. I don't even have it yet. Next time I might order it. I'm supposed to order both display and gun primer very, very, very soon. But it's a big bill each time. PC specs on my streaming rig. Are you asking for specs on the streaming rig? It's my son who chose everything. See if I can find an easy way to share it. Restock of what, Ryan? That's a hard question when I have like 3,000 kits. There will be a small restock next week, but I already mentioned those. Not super interesting. Good morning, Nil. Well, once upon a time, I was actually a big computer gaming nerd. I don't do that anymore at all, actually. So when I bought this one, my son got a bag of gold and bought the entire gaming streaming rig with microphones and mouse and everything. This is what it consists of. Not sure. No, that doesn't look good. What's going on here? Oh, it's because it's too much text. Let's do it differently then. People who want to see my specs, maybe you can see it here if I do like this. This is what my computer consists of. Asus Prime motherboard, Ryzen 7700X processor, water cooled, 2 terabyte of SSD, Kingston Fury Beast 32, blah 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 blah. I heard that the spec should actually be okay. I have no idea. The GeForce is an RTX 4070, 12 gigabytes. Not sure what it can run. I don't game. I just know that the rig over here is just way too powerful for what I use it for. Like, I use it once a month for streaming. And then it's just standing there getting older and older, so wasn't quite the plan. But yeah, then I have what's it called? Model O wireless and a SteelSeries something Apex Pro TKL keyboard and cameras and Stream Decks and Focusrite and the Shure SMB mic, I think it's called. So it's good enough for this project, at least. and I think it can game whatever you need it to game. I tried something just for the fun of it, but I don't have time for gaming anymore. Yeah, is it a Razer? It's a Model O. I don't. Is it Razer who made these? It's glorious. Says something. Look, I'm a complete noob on this stuff here because it doesn't interest me that much anymore. The only mouse I'm really very, very perky about is my Logitech MX Master. This is one of the best mice I have ever had, and it's very important for me. It's one of the few pieces of gear that I do not want to go down on, because that is very important so I don't break my hands and stuff. But you know, the rig is actually pretty good. So if I take this off here, and it looks pretty cool. Unfortunately, it doesn't show it because it's standing where it's standing, and it's not been customized or anything with special lighting or cables or anything, but I mean, sorry for the bad lights, but it should be a good computer. When we have the one in the back, which is probably not very good, it's just used for working something. I can't even remember. There's some NVIDIA GTX in it, but it's a Nitro. Who makes Nitro? I forgot. Is it Hewlett Packard or Asus or I think it's Acer? Is it Acer Nitro? Let's see. Can find anything on it. Why you spend money on stuff you don't know anything about? Yeah. It's just supposed to work. I'm not sure. Which one did you build? Oh, that's for Dennis. Time over here right now is 4:45 a.m. So I was just about to go home when I thought I might just stream for an hour or two. If people would think that was interesting, maybe ask some questions. Hey Vika, thank you. I love my store as well. Big Boy Ross, I should actually have had more of the huge C and Penelope with the effect parts set. That was an amazing box. I had a lot of them. They were also... That's the big issue, is how many should you buy and for how long should they be standing around and how much money do you have. Thank you, Satirivi. I'm just translating. He or she wishes me a good day even though it's raining in Denmark. Is it raining right now? It rained earlier, but it doesn't rain right now here. Oh, there was... you saw that as well. The newest addition to the warehouse was curtains out in the warehouse as well. Shout out from the Philippines. Nice. Siegfried Gulfan. Siegfried, that's a special name for a dude in the Philippines, eh? Siegfried, sorry. Siegfried. The MGX is worth the money, so if you could save up for it, you should definitely do it. Nice, you like the reels. I haven't been doing any reels today because there was no orders big or interesting enough. That sounds harsh, but it's not fun to pack a gun primer gate remover set on a reel. It's just not very interesting and inspiring for either me or you. Have you made a complete recovery since the last water leak incident? Yes, I have. And very much improved warehouse, actually. I made more shelves, better lighting, everything. It is supposed to be more waterproof now, according to all the smart asses out there that didn't realize maybe that the water was coming from the ceiling. So it doesn't. The whole thing that destroyed most of it was actually not only that it was on the floor, but also that it came from the ceiling and hitting everything. And of course, the stuff at the bottom got wet as well. And then the boxes right below the water damage fell over and splashing on, because there was quite a lot of water on all the other kits in a radius of up to 3 to 4 meters. And then, of course, whatever was on the floor took more with it, but a lot of stuff would have been destroyed anyway. But right now, everything has been lifted up, so nothing is on the floor anymore. I am doing very well, MXL. Okay, let me just double check. Stupid rain. I mean, the concrete out here is dry with very few drops on it, so it seems like it's just been dripping a bit. Nothing, normally I can hear it. MGX Strike Freedom Black Coat? Is that something I have not seen? Is that a special version or? Oh. What the? Midnight Coating limited edition. Is that a genuine Bandai kit? If so, it missed me completely. Where was this from? Is that a P Bandai or JD Bandai stores? T-Mall. What the hell? That's not something I have access to anyway. Thank you, Sylphie. Well, yeah, I mean, it should be more than that to knock me out. Luckily, I have a good worth ethic. So this is my baby, this shop. This is my life's work. I'm not going to give up. And even though everything burned to the ground, I will just build it up again fast. That's what I do. If something is in my way, I will normally try to fix it if it's possible. So unless both of my arms and my legs will burn off as well, then probably be a bit tough. Then I will just rebuild. I'm not a complete idiot with economics as well, so I'm always making sure that we have something to bounce back off if something should happen. But right now, we feel that a lot of, I keep saying we, well, it's because this is a family business, but mostly mine. We do feel that a lot of people are even either taking breaks, fed up with Gunpla, especially in Denmark, or just burned out of the hobby. That's how it is. I mean, I still spend a fortune on marketing. Maybe I should try to do something else, like make a video where I actually explain what this hobby can do and what it actually is, but I have a feeling that a lot of people still doesn't know what it is, or if they know it, they think that it's still something with glue and color. So I wouldn't go into a new hobby as well just right away, if I should glue and paint everything. Sometimes people just want like Lego stuff, and that's where this is pretty neat. Yes, Rima, I do ship to the Philippines, but it's very expensive, so it depends on if you really want something or you buy enough. And it is weight calculated, so I can't give you a quote. You just have to put into the basket and see the quote before you buy it. But unfortunately, it's very expensive. We are on the other side of the world, so it's of course cheaper if you just buy it in the Philippines. Steve-O, my day for now is awesome. I'm just sitting here relaxing. The day's order has been packed and been picked up. Right now, all I have to do is just talk to you guys. Or running out of space, Sammy. Absolutely, I completely agree. A lot of people are running out of space. I mean, if I enjoyed the hobby, I would probably just start packing them down and keep on building or selling them if it's because I like to build. But if you also want to display everything you build, then of course I see the problem. That's how it is. Yeah, I'm trying to be transparent regarding having a store like this. I know some other people that have been doing it as well. If it's worth people's while, it depends on your economy. As I said a lot of times before, it took me yeah 4.5 years, 4 years before I started paying salary. Well, a lot of people around the world, I think they might not know how expensive it is to live in Denmark, especially if you live in Copenhagen. A one-room apartment is like, should we try to recalculate in US dollars? A one-room apartment in Denmark, if you're renting, I know can be up to like 8,000 Danish kroners. And that's like 1,200 US dollars for just one room on maybe like 12 square meters. If you are looking for a 2-room apartment that you should own, depending on where it is, that would be like 375 US dollars minimum. So a lot of people that are into the hobby might live smaller or have small confinements, so they can't just plaster it with Gundam kits everywhere. If you have a big house then or a man cave, then it's perfect. But prices in Copenhagen or in the main cities in Denmark are just insane. You just have to travel a few hours away and then it's fairly cheap. But if you want to live near where everything is going down, then it's insane. Oh, Samir, you can't remove backpacks and weapons. Backpack is everything. Big backpack. Bigger the shinier. Yeah, Randers is also not Copenhagen. You can find cheap places in Denmark, but it's still an expensive country. Like gasoline is expensive. Going to the movies is expensive. What was like if you go into the movies in Denmark, that's like 200 kroners. If you need something to drink and eat as well, like candy, it's like 30 US dollars. What does a movie ticket cost in the US, for example? Not $30, that's for sure. Um, Smilomaniac. Eric, never. I'm not allowed to do anything in this place where I am residing at the moment. They actually knocked on my door this week and said, "You got these papers on your window saying with your logo and Gundam Store. We don't like that, so we're gonna pay for stickers where it just says Gundam Store and my phone number, so I can remove all those." So they're kind of like, grass have to be cut all the time. It has to be a nice, pretty, and then we have a horde of disgusting people outside. Oh, but they had no smoking, and they're actually they're not smoking outside. That's nice. So I don't have 20 people looking in through my windows all the time. Corsair, I've been in Japan 2 times. Once when I was 16, and then back in 2012. When I was 16, it was with my father. It was nice experience. I was in Kyoto and I was visiting my grandma in a city I can't remember what was called. A couple of hours away with the Shinkansen. It was a nice experience. I experienced a lot of different stuff and said hi to my family. Second time was as an adult with my daughter, who was it's 10 years ago. She was 11. With her judo club, and we were there for a week. Spent the entire day from 8 to midnight, 8 in the morning to midnight each day, just experiencing everything from the fish markets to the Kamakura to the Akihabara to the Disney Sea World to one of the biggest judo clubs over there, and the electronic cities and everything we could reach in Tokyo. That was a Tokyo at that moment. So it was amazing. It was one of the best vacation I've ever had, and it was by far my daughter's best vacation ever as well. So at some point I'm going back. Not sure when. I don't speak the language though. Both times I had my father, and the other time we had the Japanese judo trainer. He's half Japanese like me, which was excellent, fluent Japanese speaking. So it makes it easier. And the whole trip was actually planned out through something called the Japan Specialist in Denmark, that kind of plans where you should do what shuttle buses and what you should see, etc. Yeah, pizza is also insanely expensive. And Japan is also expensive, actually. You live in Japan, Sylvie? Do we have any Japanese people on the line? I'm not gonna go to cons in Jutland. It's just not. A lot of people have been asking me if I would go to Sci-Fi Con in Randers. I saw some pictures from it. I don't think it's big enough for me to pack up a car, rent a car, spend 2 or 3 days sleeping in a hotel, buying the booth over there, and spending 2 whole days. Because I actually went to something called NerdCon in Copenhagen, which is very centralized, and it was not worth my time, even though I only lived 10 minutes from it. So if I am to spend time for that, I think it's cheaper and better for me to promote on Google than on the cons. I also tried another con, something called Copenhagen Toy Fair. They all just walked past me. They didn't even want to watch what I had. All they looked for was Star Wars, Action Force, G.I. Joe, He-Man, Lego. They just looked at all my statues or figures and said, "What the hell? I don't know what that is. Looks like Transformers." Bye. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm not quite sure Tirivia will be popular. Maybe, but I don't think there's enough people for it to be worth my while. To be honest, a trip over there I should sell for at least 40 to 50,000. Earnings are not that good, and for me to take that trip over there, I won't be able to sell that much. I know it. Well, Sylvie, the kits are a lot cheaper than in my store, that's for sure. People think I am horrible expensive. Does it really? Literally high new. Oh, especially in this. I think I changed it on all my reels, right? It's because it uses the same. Oh, I haven't making descriptions for a long time. It uses the same description all the time via OBS, which is kind of annoying. Let me see, I just have to change on all the old reels here. Wow, there's a lot of stuff we have. Edit, description, insert at the beginning, update videos. Yes, I understand. And then on my live stream, I'm just gonna change it to this one. Save. Nice point, nice point. The shipping is very high. Dennis, it depends on. People often compare with the US prices, or the US have their own distributors, their own collaboration with Bandai, and they have a lower taxes. So yes, of course, it's taxes. I might have on some older high grades have a higher markup than I have on the newer ones due to different reasons at that time. It's not cheap to run a business like I am with all the things I do. Try to buy bigger stocks, try to have a different shop, try to get all kinds of rare and weird stuff, and at the same time do what I do with the streaming, and all this stuff here costs money. So I have charged slightly higher than some stores and pretty fair compared to other stores. But that's how the market is. I mean, I can't win every customer. I always said that. I'm not supposed to win every customer. If people want something from me because they think they get a special treatment, or just find something they don't have anywhere else, is what I'm supposed to say, then it's fine. At least I don't raise my prices when everybody else runs out of stock. That's what you see sometimes, like on the PG Unleashed. If someone bought like 50 pieces and everybody else runs out, then they just, fire the prices up to earn more money. I don't do that. I rarely touch my prices, actually. Hey, more souls. Yeah, I mean, compared to a lot of other stuff in Denmark, prices are okay, but it's typically people in other countries, that like Japan or another Asian country, where you don't have to freight containers all the way to the other end of the world. And since it's my store, I use whatever markup I think is justified and makes my shop go around. If I just start whoring around and lowering my prices to win everything, then what happens is I would probably sell like twice as much, but I have to run twice as fast and maybe even hire someone for the same amount of money. And then thereby earning less. Makes absolutely no sense. So unless someone huge decides to come in and try to conquer the market, then I would have to lower the prices and not work twice as hard. And you can all imagine how that will go, since I already work quite a lot. But whatever happens, happens. Yeah, Neil, I completely agree. If I could ship cheaper stuff to you or ship it cheaper, I would do it. There's a huge market over there, but I just can't do it. What did you just delete there, Same? See you, Dennis. The Batman statue? Oh, you mean that one? Exodia? You haven't been following my channel for a while? He was bought together with the Superman. Yes, I mean, I actually had a couple of people who visited my warehouse, and they had kids with them, and they got one of these entry grades. That's a way to do it. I have the entire museum line, at least those three. There's no more of them. Yeah, and very soon I will have an enormously cool Wolverine statue. Yes, imagining not knowing everything around here in my office and warehouse. Yes, my stock is very, very good. Probably someone who can match the stock, but very few in Europe can, I think. But right now, I'm actually selling more that I can getting in, and that's not in the good way. It's simply just because we don't get anything in. We'll also get some Pokemon model kits, like Pokepla, very soon, next week as well. Those are good for kids, or at J-PopCon, one of the only cons that I attend to. Yeah, or he might be cold as well, the Batman statue. That's why he's wearing the coat. No, because the Wolverine I'm getting is from before the lovely, lovely, lovely movie. I really adore that movie. I think it's so fucking awesome. I can show you the Wolverine statue. I think I already showed you guys it. Let me show you. This is the one I am getting. Get lost. So this Wolverine statue here is something I will be getting. It's actually the Berserker Rage version, where he's on this platform that is illuminated, and it's gonna take the place of Gandalf versus the Balrog over here, hopefully. But it's looking so cool, and there's nothing compared to this one where Deadpool could, match this appearance and size, I think. So this one is gonna be... Wolverine is one of my all-time heroes when I was a kid as well. And when I saw this one, I just thought, I need this one. So, at some point, I can't remember when he's arriving. Yu-Gi-Oh kits? Did they make any Yu-Gi-Oh kits? Bandai? I'm not quite sure. I don't think they did they? The Poképla is actually pretty cute. I have an entire section of them. I think I will get 7 or 10 new Poképla. Not new, restock. 3 new, and the rest will be restock. Now they're good for kids. They're very simple. They're here, Poképla. Oh yeah, the Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's true. I can't remember if they will make any more of those. You will have to check Bandai's site actually. We can take a look together if you want to. Let's see if we can find any. Let's just do like this here. Translate to English. Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, there. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters. Of course, I already had the Millennium Puzzle and the casket there. And I also had the Exodia. I completely forgot. Once these arrive, I will get them. But actually, the Chaos Soldier, I'm not quite sure why I haven't gotten that one yet. Or did I? No, I don't have that one. Black Luster. No. I'm not quite sure why I don't have that one actually. But I should get whatever kits that Bandai makes, except a few lines that doesn't interest me anymore, because I can't sell it. Asian wing sauce. Bandai doesn't care about me. They never will, probably. So, unfortunately. I know they did for other shops around the world, but not me. Yes, they did the Exodia. Hey Feeny, I still got your kit lying around here. Water damage. Just remember it. I don't have any info on it yet. No, unfortunately. I can see if there's a date. Give me a second here. No, Sameh, I know that they actually have been reaching out to shops in Europe. I know that for a fact, so I am quite disappointed, especially because I spent like a year to get the right contacts. And then I got the right contacts, and then what happened was that I think one of them, Starfront End. It took me like very long time to find a contact that I could actually use. Oh, Feeny, September. Sorry, not to jump around. Feeny, the RG RX 782 2.0 should come in September. I found the contact, and one of them actually wrote back, and it was like back and forth. Oh, we don't want to help you right now because we don't have the what was it he said? The capacity to do a good job for you. I think it was during Corona or something. We will probably contact you once we have the capacity, blah, 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 blah. And then what happened was that I had an inbox that was completely filled up. So I had to clear out some messages. And on that note, the message from where the whole correspondence with these people was deleted. So I had to go into search mode and go back to one.com, which is hosting my entire inbox and everything. Found it there. Seems like the one who wrote back was sick on a long time basis. We have no idea why. And the other one was probably changed jobs, something. Never responded. I wrote them 3 times with all my numbers on how much I have grown on social media and stuff, and what my plans were and what I'm selling for. Not a single word back. And then I see some other dude in Europe just like opening it like this, becoming distributor and everything. So a lot of difference in people, I suppose. Ming June, I can get all Ming kits. It's probably a matter of price. Yeah, let me just take one at a time. Renee, I am right now. The shop has almost 33,000 items that you can buy through pre-orders and stock items. I'm working on a huge distributor at the moment to go into the entire military army thing. Not quite sure it's a good idea, but I suppose it's almost like another 30,000 items. But I am capped on my quota on how many items I can import into my store, because I don't have the most expensive Shopify store, which costs $2,000 a month. Not gonna do that. So right now I can only import 1,000 a day. And I can't even import 1,000 a day because I already have a lot of stuff coming in on all the other merchandise stuff. So this is going to take months. But I have I have access to Meng kits. If you need a quote, write me an email and I will get back to you with a price. Because right now, I don't think it's in the store yet. I can take a search. But then I can look up the price. It's not something I don't order from them very often, but oh, sorry, I could order some extra Ornithopter. No. It's not in the store yet. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it is actually. Dune Atreides Ornithopter or the Harkonnen Ornithopter. There's 3 pieces, and for some ridiculous reason, they're online at the store. Nothing from this distributor should be online. The big one, it seems like it's the big one. The Atreides is like 598 Danish kroner. The small one is 65. And the other small one is 65. So around 600 kroner for that one. Well, congratulations on the anniversary, literally, Hainu. The TMB Duck and Spot Duck Kit? What the hell is that? Hello, Asri from Brunei. TM Duck and Spot Duck Kit? No clue what that is. YOLO Park Spot Duck. Who makes that one? That looks hilarious. I'm not sure we'll ever get that one. It depends on license and if anyone gets it. I mean distributors. I'm not sure they will. So the Dune Atreides Ornithopter, you're telling me it's 75 centimeters in wingspan? That's crazy. Just but who is the manufacturer of the YOLO Park Spot Duck? That was also sold out. Is it Bumbus Bee? Mecha and Thai Robot. No, it's YOLO Park. I'm not quite sure you even have anything YOLO Park. I do have YOLO Park, but no duck. Never had it. Probably won't get it. No, I never built the HG Moon Gundam, but I think it looks very, very good, and I wouldn't doubt a second that it is good. If I should build a high grade, that would be one of my choices. Oh, and as we usually do, let's see here. For those of you guys who's not in the Discord channel, you should feel free to join, especially if you're all around the world. There's nice activity in there all the time. So let's see people join in the welcome channel here. Always do some advertising for my other channels. Yeah, my first perfect grade was the Banshee Norn. What the hell, Renjin? Are you... Renjin is playing World of Warcraft? That's just someone on Discord. He's playing World of Warcraft. I actually play that a lot. So let's see. Renjin is now on live YouTube streaming. Now he's just showing off. Maybe he's not aware that he is on live stream. Literally, Hainu, could you expose him for being on live stream now so he doesn't fuck up? No, I don't have anything special on Discord. I've actually been very inactive on Discord as well lately. I'm so sorry, but I've just been having so much stuff going on that it's tough to do everything when you're alone. Not quite sure. Oh, I muted myself. Did you guys know that I actually had 10 level 85 characters in World of Warcraft in 2012? 10 level 85, which was the highest. I also had, it's nothing to brag about, it's actually quite sad. I also had all professions on all my characters. And all skills was trained up. Not all quests and stuff, but I was raiding on something called North Star Legion, which was actually one of the oldest skills in the world on the server Dragon Maw. But I stopped it all in 2012, just pulled the plug and started working out again instead. But sometimes I feel nostalgic. I actually tried some of their free 20 level blah 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 with their new expansions and stuff. Just leveled a character to level 20. It like took a few days, if not only one day, and then I just quit again just for the fun of it. I was Horde. I was definitely Horde. Let's see if we can do something here. Do we have any old World of Warcraft players on the stream here? Yeah, Renjin. Well, I was just, it's updating right now, but I was just gonna see if I could log in and show you guys some of my characters. Some of them have been, what do you call it? Getting new gear so they look different, but I actually had some int stuff gear on some of my characters. For the Horde, yeah. Yeah, I did that as well, and I actually thought it was fun. I both tried the Panda and I tried the, what did they call the new ones? The Demon stuff? And then I started a new Warlock just for the fun of it. But, you know. It's still updating. As soon as it is finished, I will try to log in and see if I can share the screen. Here it is. Play. Give me some time here. Glad to hear that, Jan. I think they're good as well. I did press play. Come on. Oh, it already did that. Sometimes it's opening twice. That's not how it should go. twice. That's dumb. Oh, that's a lot of people, Renjin. Renjin in the chat. What server you're playing on? You got the Mammoth. I have that one as well. You can't show off. Even though I stopped in 2012, I have that Traveler's Thunder Mammoth. I remember it. Isn't it the Traveler's Thunder? Yes, it is, because I can see the NPCs on the sides. Oh, that's definitely the wrong world I entered here. What the hell? Reconnect. Seems like they changed something. What is this? Realms up here. Retrieving realm list. No. I think I need another login. Cancel. Back. Warband character list. What is all this stuff here? Log out. Wow, 1. Can't remember my password. That's dumb. Sorry, guys. Just fooling around. Feel free to ask other questions I can answer. Lately, I'm just seeing here if I can do something funny. Wow, 1. I can choose different stuff. Retrieving character list. What is this? Horde body 1. What is this different stuff here? Back. Accept. Where's all my characters? Is this the new stuff here? Menu realms. Seems like I lost everything. Or at least they're hiding it somewhere. Yeah, I'm into WoW now, but I can't find my old stuff. It seems like they made this new interface where free trial, where you can see your different characters on the same home screen. The War Within, is it because I opened the wrong one? I shouldn't have the War Within. It should just be normal World of Warcraft. Racing games, no. I was actually playing a lot of shoot 'em up games, all from Hexen to Heretic to Doom to Quake to yeah, you name it, all those games. Duke Nukem. And then I played a lot of Command and Conquer and Red Alert stuff and the Warcraft games, the old ones. I can't remember all the names of Dune. I'm all the way back from where Dune was actually a strategic game. For some reason, I'm not quite sure what's going on with the new World of Warcraft. It seems like I lost all my characters. Never mind then. That is so weird. Oh, I think... I did it! Where are you guys at? Where do I share my browser window? Let's just make sure that I don't share this one. That wouldn't be nice. Here now. You here? Are you with me, guys? Take a look at that one. Now all these inactive characters have been degraded to level 32. That's the old level 85. So I had level 85 Warlock, and I had a level 85 Death Knight. What's with the names? Yeah, it was just a lot easier. My first one was a warrior. Then I had that. Look, that's one of the gear updates. Looks like crap. But he was a level 85 hunter. Level 85 paladin. Can't remember what this gear was, but it was actually pretty cool. Then I had the Wars Mage. The Mage, which has also got a gear update. Looks like crap. The Shaman was... What's this? What's this? Was my favorite healer at the end. He was so cool, and I was so fucking awesome at healing with this dude. Then this was my warrior, which was my primary character. I had 2 Bryn Trolls, which was ice axes you got from the Lich King expansion pack. And I had a rogue, which I used a lot as a twink, as you call it, all the way up to level 85. Then he was just a mean bastard at PvP games. The druid was just for the fun of it, but was also an 85. He was just for, I think, leatherworking and stuff. Testodarin, I'm not quite sure. This is not mine. Not quite sure what this is. Level 1. And then I had my priest. Look at that disgusting update on his clothing as well. But he was an 85 priest. Then this is what the new characters I tried to play just for the fun of it. Morse Demon, Monk, Piercer, Troll Muncher. That's something I've been playing since 2012. I think they're all from within the last 6 months. I just tried it for the fun of it to be nostalgic. Anyways, guys, back to memory lane. Let's get out of that stuff. Hey, Ans Borsch from Iceland. I don't watch Steam at all, so no. Well, Ranjan, I played a lot of Horde, actually. The thing is, I played a lot of dungeons and instances at the end, and then my wife had a discus prolapse in the neck and was doped on something called Dolol, which is like morphine, for 3 months, just lying on the couch, not being able to do anything. I was alone with 2 kids, a dog, and impaired wife. And what happened was that once the kids were put asleep, I just gamed my life away. I didn't have that much to do. So I leveled the last characters in those 3 months and just grinded my way up there. And then I saw some pictures with myself with with my kids sitting on my lap and headphones on, and all the pictures that my wife have taken was with me sitting at the desk playing games. And I just pulled the plug. From one day to the other, I decided this was not the way I wanted to live my life. I enjoyed every single minute of it, and I don't regret anything. So guys, don't stop gaming if you like it. I just had 2 small children, and it didn't make sense for me. And I went back to my old gym grind instead and leveled my muscle and my body, and found more joy in that. But I still miss gaming sometimes, which is why I made these funny characters. Literally, but depends on, because I was actually planning on going home around 6 p.m. But if there's something we need to discuss, then I could sit a little longer. But I promise that I will be joining the Discord chat soon and start building some stuff, because it's just been too late, too long ago. I have just mine standing without a base. There is no original bases, unfortunately, for Perfect Grade. You have to find third party at eBay or something if you really wanted to. But he has very good balance, so he should be able to stand in almost every pose. Oh, there's new expansions at midnight. Yeah, I really enjoy hanging around as well. The thing is, right now, with the office I have, I can speak quiet, but my wife sleeps right upstairs. So if we're hilariously funny or something is loud on the speaker, then she will be able to hear it, and she often goes to bed before I do. But the last couple of weeks, I've also been binging The Boys on Amazon. That's a hilarious series. So the last couple of nights, I've been like drooling in the couch, and at 10 o'clock, I've just been so flat on energy, because I've started working out even more on horror, and I have discussion inside my head if I should attend another competition to redeem my second place last time. And that's taking a toll of the body and energy. So in the evening, when I get home from training and cooking and eating, then sometimes I just need to, completely relax, not doing anything. So we did actually just get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new members on Discord just because I threw a link in. I should do that more often. I've also been very lazy on TikTok and Instagram. I have not been sharing my YouTube Reels or YouTube Shorts on those platforms, which might also be some of the reason that I have less orders. I'm not quite sure. I've just been burned out in sharing and filming, and a lot of nice people have asked if I could film. Sometimes there's just too much to do, and an order from taking 5 minutes sometimes takes 20 minutes, and if I'm very busy, I just don't have the time for it. Had a small discussion today not a discussion, just brainstorming with my daughter, who is trying to figure out what she should do with her life. And We're gonna try a last thing. If that misses as well, we might have the idea since you could help me, once in a while, and that might make me have more time to do the film fun stuff. Methane, be right back. I'm probably gone when you're back unless you eat very fast, but anyways, at least I was here. Let me just check something. Yeah, that's the cons of a lot of the perfect grades actually, but it also depends on what you really want. In my opinion, I think the perfect grades are just meant to just stand there throning above everybody else. I haven't put any of mine in any weird flying poses at all. They just stand there looking like huge statues because that's what they are. Big showpieces. I do it with all my master grades, but it's fine for me with the perfect grades just to find one normal dynamic pose and that's it. Well, guys, should we call it a day? Not so many questions. Sorry, I was just looking. It's been so long since I've been into the Discord video channels, voice channels, that I was looking up at the channel how to leave the call, but that's in the bottom. What an idiot. Then it's really too long since I've been in there. I'm just gonna hang up in here so I don't disturb the guys in there. Well, so most news was just that new stuff will come home next week, but nothing really, really exciting. As I said, the master grade CPACs, narrative CPACs will be back. A few 30 minutes missions, a few other new kits, random kits, and some Pokepla. And that's about it, I think. Nothing really exciting. It's like we've been behind for a long time. The entire July schedule has been postponed. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Um, I think at some point maybe a huge shitload will arrive, but for now it's just not happening, and nothing good is coming home. It's just normal restock and very few news. So it's kind of sad. And one of the distributors just took an entire week off. Like, hey, we're closing down the company. You can't get a hold of us just when the back order was filled up. So that was amazing as well. Yeah. RG 2.0, not of the RX 782, not before September. I will be selling all new stuff. Just remember, we at least 3 months behind normal schedule, always. Yeah, but a lot of stuff is not going as it should. We're not getting new stuff. Getting hard competition on the merchandise part. We're very behind schedule, and yeah, stuff is just annoying at the moment. But I'm trying to hang in here because it's just a matter of that we get new stuff, and maybe I should just start doing more live stuff. Yes, Renee, I actually was wondering if I should throw out a invite for open house in September. I just haven't gotten there yet. I have to find a vacant weekend. The next couple of weeks have been very filled up with my mom's birthday, and we have arrangements and stuff. But I think it will be in September. The build together, I might put out a feeler on that one first before I start investing in tables and chairs and stuff. I also have to put aside a whole day or two for doing that. So I just have to find time in the calendar for doing that. But the open house, I had it planned for September. I should probably write it very soon, so we will have better time to plan it. So keep your eyes out on the newsletters. Yeah, but I also have a feeling that the live streams are cozy. I mean, sometimes I wondered if I should just leave the live stream open while I'm working at the computer, but that's kind of not very cozy, right? I could also sometimes work, when I create products on the website and just have the stream over here, but I have a feeling that it's just not very engaging to have a dude just working. I could, of course, answer questions once in a while, but yeah. WoW streams when? Not sure what. Discord build together. Yeah, I could probably do that as well. Not quite sure if it demands anything from me. Remember, I am a novice in Discord. I made it for you guys. I am by no means an expert in Discord. I have no clue what I'm doing in there except for keeping you guys happy. Spent too little time in there to be an expert, but that's why I got all you guys. Nah, Neil, TikTok kind of sucks, I think. I also made a vote poll here lately where TikTok was one of the smallest channels. I'm not quite sure if it's the way to go for me. Like 4,500 followers. I tried for a whole year, and that's what I got. It's kind of tough to get a breakthrough on TikTok. Yeah, I know. Literally, I will I will do it at some point. I just have to figure out when and why and how. It won't be at home. My wife is not here very often. I normally have the entire warehouse for myself like now. So, yeah. But I will have an open house for the Danish people at least. Sometimes people come from Sweden in September. I just have to find a day. And built evening could do that as well. Or we could have an, as proposed, something on Discord. I'm not quite sure if all the YouTubers are on Discord. And of course they're not, because I have a lot more subs on YouTube. But we have, how many do we have on the, where do I even see that? Members. How many members? We have 698. Come on, guys. $698. We need 2 more members on Discord. Join Discord, so we're up to 700. That's a beautiful number. Anyways, if we're lucky, we could have 2 more. And if not, they will come later. Yeah, but working with Gundam Store would only be watching me, not what I'm actually doing, because sitting on my back end showing you all kinds of stuff, how it works, is maybe not so good. Some things needs to be a secret once in a while. Not today. Hello and almost goodbye, because I'm just about to close the stream. Been live for 1 hour and 45 minutes. I need to go home and make some dinner. Not today. That's a crazy question, dude. Bro, like my brother would have said, bro, come on. We have like how many countries in the world? Are you living in Sweden just beside, or are you living in Japan on the other side of the world? Everything is calculated on the website. You just have to put thing in the basket and see if we ship to your country. It depends on how heavy it is and how far it should go. Can't answer that question. Now, something that I get very tired of, not you, but questions on my shorts and reels is, do you have the Gundam Calibarn? I mean, the URL is right there. The homepage is plastered all over the place. The channel is the name of the website. Why does people not go take a look themselves? I get so many questions. Do you have that one? Do you have? I'm not answering it anymore, because I have so much time spend on other stuff than searching up stuff for you guys. I mean, when it's so easy. But you could maybe get a sale there. Yeah, I know, but sometimes people have to help themselves to find stuff, or else I'm gonna search for all others people's questions. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, Cairo, I know, but people are just too lazy. They would rather spend time answering a question, asking a question, and maybe not ever getting time to read the answer than just search the website. I mean, my website is very easy to find stuff on, so it's just how it is. But it's nice to see that we get above 20 people on the stream at all times. We were up at 36, 7 maybe at some point. So it's good to see you guys. But would probably have to go now because I need to go home, and I will see if I can find some time to join the Discord at some point, maybe not today but soon, and make some more streams. Let's do that, and keep an eye on the newsletter, guys. If you are residing in Denmark and you want to visit at the open house, sniff around and buy something. Adrian, September, hopefully. People already asked that if you just joined. Of course you didn't see it. September. Not today. Next stream is never planned. It's just spontaneous. So you just have to keep your eyes and ears out. But yeah, keep it English, guys, so people can read what you're saying, or else the moderators will delete it. Anyways, guys, it was joy talking to you guys. I hope you enjoyed it as well. I will try to be back more often than I've been here lately. As I said, been having a lot of stuff. And no, you can't book one. You just have to sign up for it. I should have enough coming for at least a couple of days. So just make a purchase as soon as you get an email that it's back in stock. Until then, guys, take care of yourself. And as Methane says, later.